This is 3 ways to stop sleepless nights. We've all been there, haven't we? We've all had those times when we just cannot get to sleep. And for some people, it's a regular occurrence. And if it is a regular occurrence, it can be quite debilitating. So what do we do to get a night of full sleep? Well, it's all about getting rid of restlessness. And there's 3 ways. The first way is to get rid of short-term restlessness. And for this, we have to watch what we watch. Because the last thing you watch before you go to bed will replay in your mind. If that is something that stirs the passions and is full of violent images, then you'll be restless. And you'll have to wait some time for those images to subside. If you think upon good things, positive things, non-violent, non-sexual things, things that are pure and right, that will help. Whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are good report, think on these things, says Philippians 4 verse 8. And then we've got medium-term restlessness. How do we get rid of medium-term restlessness? Well, what is it, first of all? Well, it's anxiety about the week's events. Things which have just happened that week. We replay them in our mind and, we say, if only I'd done that differently. If only I'd said this. If only I hadn't gone there. Or it might be things coming up that week. You may be thinking, how am I going to get over this next hurdle? What if it goes wrong? What will people think of me? Well, there's a verse in the Bible, 1 Peter 5 verse 7, that says this: cast all your anxiety on him because he cares for you. And if you do that, God will help you to overcome that restlessness. But thirdly, the third way is long-term restlessness. How do we get rid of long-term restlessness? These are caused by those big questions that float around our heads. What are we going to do with our lives? What is our life? How long till I can retire? What then? How many years have I got left in my life? What happens at the end of my life? To answer these big questions, we need big answers. And these answers need some careful thought. We've all lied awake at night and worried about the future. We've all mulled over in our minds with all the baggage of our past hurts and failures. Well, to have long-term peace, we need to deal with our past, and we need to be given hope for the future. We all need to have the pain of the past erased, and we need a future hope that is secure. The only answer to that, my friends, is Jesus. He paid for all the pain we have caused in the past, and when we turn to him, he gives us his perfect Holy Spirit, who is a deposit guaranteeing our place in his family and securing our home in heaven. Now, if that could be yours, I'm sure that would give you nights filled with rest, nights filled with sleep, nights at peace, because you have been made one with the Creator of the world, who made you and yearns for a relationship with you. Psalm 32 verse 1 says this: blessed is the man or woman whose transgressions are forgiven, whose sins are covered. Blessed is the one whose sin the Lord does not count against them, and in whose spirit is no deceit. If you want perfect peace at night time, daytime, if you want perfect peace in your life, then I wonder if you'd pray this prayer with me. Lord, I want you to heal me of the pain of the past that I've caused, and the pain that others have caused me that I struggle to forgive and let go of. And Lord, I'm sorry most of all for the pain I've hurt you by ignoring you, by speaking bad of you, and using your name inappropriately. Please forgive me through your Son's death on the cross, and please live within me. Give me peace, joy, and hope for a great future with you. Amen.